Hey, I know who it is, man. It's your boy CyHi the Prynce, your good music partner. No Dope on Sundays is out, and I'm kicking it with my folks at Hot New Hip Hop. What's happening?
As a rapper, from your standpoint, how do you see the landscape changing? Like, how has it changed for you?
Well, I haven't put out any new music in this landscape, so it's kind of pretty cool. But, you know, what I do translate any platform. You know what I mean? Streaming, mixtape, cassette tape, vinyl, albums. I mean, rapping on the side of the street. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap, like any arena, stage. So I think I don't really have that issue. But what I do see is that, you know, it's not forced on you anymore. It's like, it's so many different type of people in the world that everybody has a artist that they may take to. Everybody can have an album. It could be an accountant that want to come out with an album. If he talk about all accountant shit and all the accountants stream it, then he got a fan base. You know what I'm saying? He's successful in so many. He applies somewhere. So now it's like you don't have to even be good. Like it's people who suck at rap, who favorite rapper sucks at rap, that they like suck rap, so they go listen to suck rap. You know what I mean? So it's just like to each his own.
So just on that time period, what was like your favorite thing in like the mid-2000s of rap? Was there anything that stuck out to you? That generation, maybe that generation versus that. I mean, you kind of touched on it. Was your favorite rapper who sucks?
Yeah. Well, what I did see in that generation is where the biggest shift a lot of people don't know is when Kanye went up against 50 Cent. Yeah, that's the biggest shift in our culture. That let guys who, you know, didn't have a certain amount of dope sold or, you know what I mean, a certain amount of, you know, street cred could actually still make music and still make hip hop. You know what I mean? And it could be mainstream. It didn't have to be like underground. You know what I mean? Like you have to have a certain taste level to have it. It was actually on the radio and different things like that. And that's when I feel like, you know, around that time, the Lupes and the, you know, the new guys who could really spit, you know, got that chance. Even with Drake, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for like Kanye standing up to, you know, 50, it's like, would Drake music be able to work at that time? You know what I'm saying?
It's like challenging that mainstream, what was originally mainstream hip hop, which turned into just being mainstream music.
Exactly.
So it applied to just so many different people.
Exactly.
So true.
So even with the auto-tune and it's like, when T-Pain did it, it was still considered singing. But when Ye did it, he converted into, and when Ye and Wayne did it, it was like, oh, you could rap and use auto-tune. Then that's why it ain't even, you can't even, you know, you don't even know which way to put it now. It's all hip-hop. Yeah, radio stations don't even say R&B and hip-hop no more. It just say hip-hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like that.
So I guess just talking about your overall, like, career trajectory, I mean, you know fans will get a little frustrated sometimes when it looks like you don't get to shine necessarily that you probably deserve. What has been the most frustrating thing to you about your career? Like, we have the fans' perspective. What is it to you? What's been frustrating? I
mean, what's frustrating to me is that it's frustrating for you. Like, that's the biggest thing, because at the end of the day, I could, like, I'm one of the biggest writers to want to, not even, I don't feel like he's the biggest artist in the world. You know what I'm saying? When I say artist, I mean musician to actual art to fashion, so stage icon, absolutely. So, I mean, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I understand it. It's like some people live with music. You know what I'm saying? That keeps their lives going. It's like, even, you know, when women are pregnant growing up, some people play classical music to the baby when the baby's still in the stomach, just to already have them programmed on a certain frequency. So I think music is very therapeutic, and I understand them. So that's why I'm so adamant about helping you guys out as well. And also, you know, it's therapeutic for me to be able to tell some of my stories and my testimonies, and it like helps people all around the world. So it's pretty cool.
So you can talk about this if you want to. I think it was like a few days ago, I forget which website talked about it, I think it was Uproxx, and they had like a screenshot of Spotify, and it was like a Yeezus 2 playlist that came from you, if I'm not mistaken. And it was like the most vague, like AA, WW, so like the internet, all the forums, just like, what are these songs?
Right.
Can you like maybe just talk about it? Like, what's the deal with that? Is it?
I mean, I don't know what that is. I've been trying to get with Spotify because I do have playlists that I am about to give you guys, and it has exclusive songs and stuff. So I don't know if that's what they named it. I don't know if that's what my assistant named it. I've been working on my album, so I really don't know. But stay tuned. There's something coming up on Spotify.
Cool. What about Cruel Winter?
Oh, Cruel Winter. Oh, well, that's something that we still have in the works. You know, CyHi album, I tell all my fans, go get this CyHi album and you will have Cruel Winter. You know what I'm saying? Cruel Winter comes right after this. It's and this album tells it because I have every good music artist on there. I think the only ones I'm missing is Sean and Cuddy, I think. But everything else is so. It's just a matter of me being the right side of good music. I get together with Trav, that's the production side. We kind of like, yo, what we want to do, how we want to finish this. Then we bring it to Ye, and then he adds his, you know, his swing to it, and then it becomes a thing.
I'm sure coordinating all the people is just...
Yeah. See, Cruel Summer was easier because everybody hasn't taken off all the way yet. Now, everybody's at their pinnacle. So it's like, you know, it's hard to get them together.
So in terms of this album, how long did it take to put it all together? Like, was it like years in the works? Like, when did you record or write the first song and then finish it? How long did it take?
I think it might have been like a year and a half ago was when the first song was probably thought about. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of time we brainstorm so much. It ain't even about actually write. I don't feel like it's, I don't know how long I wrote the raps, but it's actually about brainstorming. So I think about a year and a half ago, that's when we started, but we probably finished yesterday before breakfast.
I mean, for you, it's like there's songs.
Right.
Like some people just go in, put a verse down.
Exactly.
These are like actual
songs. Exactly. These are real stories. So actually, it does take a little longer. But like I said, the brainstorming part is probably the longest part it takes.
Do you find it difficult, like, because it's still like even listening to it now, it still sounds fresh and new. And it's like, that's hard for a lot of people that have been around for so long, is to make something, you know, 10 years down the line that just sounds so in. And still has like the essence of hip hop still in it. Is that challenging for you to still do?
That's not challenging for me because the thing is, like, I tell people all the time, my biggest, I feel like, advantage is my concepts. Like, I'm not a type of guy that's going to be like, throw on the beat and just say what the first thing that come to my head. No. We say, okay, what do we want this album or this project to be about? Now, what are we going to do to make it intriguing or different or catchy? Like, oh, we didn't think of that. Then we say, okay, what songs apply to that? Then we say, okay, what concepts apply to those songs? Then I say, okay, give me all that information. I go home and we come up with the beats. Like, okay, what beats fit this topic, song, concept? You know what I mean? And it's not, if I'm rapping about what's in this room, I'm never going to leave this room. I'm not going to go to the Lamborghini outside. I'm not going to jump on the jet. We're going to rap about these hardwoods, this table, this couch, this ottoman, you know what I'm saying, this credenza. We ain't going to leave here, you know what I mean? And that's how I think I come up with fresh shit because I never go outside the concept, so I'm always got a new concept, you know what I mean? So it always sounds fresh. Well, it's like you heard Royal Flush. It was me like going through the cars. Like the Spade was like more my street life. Then I had the Hearts. That was more like Prince of Hearts was like shit you deal with my lady or whatnot. Prince of Clubs is me in the club. Prince of Diamonds is inspirational. So it's like I can always give you that and it'd be different than Black History Project, where it's pro-black, it's historic. You know what I'm saying? It's theatrical drums, you know what I'm saying? So that right there is another thing. Then I got Jack of all trades. Well, I might just give you all jacket for beats, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put it up where it's always gonna be refreshing to the listener. It's not gonna feel redundant.
Yeah, when it's conceptually driven, it's almost timeless.
Absolutely.
You can revisit it and go back into those concepts, and they always seem to apply regardless of time.
Exactly.
Online, you can still feel it.
And 2 years down the line, you ain't been out and you can still put an album out because it's something different. It ain't gonna be what you heard on the first one.
What about like your opinion on the way people kind of blur the genres now? Because like you still rap.
Right.
And like a lot of times you have people who like rap a couple bars and then sing this and then it goes into that and it just kind of like, it's like a mix of different things. Like you make it trendy, but you actually rap. So like what do you feel about like the way people are mixing those sounds together?
Well, I think hip-hop is such a young genre of music. When you listen to like jazz or blues, gospel, whatever other genre of music, they've been around for like 100, 200 years or whatever the case may be. Rap's only been around for like, what, 40, 44 years or something? And then like 40, 45 years old. So then you got to think about it's a young genre of music, but that is the most powerful genre now. You have to have those branches. Like you had soft rock, you had alternative rock.
It's like the creation of subgenres.
Yeah, punk rock. So now I just feel like the new artists who, you know, do more bass-driven records, jump around on stage, you know, wild look hair, that's punk rap. That's not rap. Then you got street gangster rap, or we'll call, you know, guys call gangster rap. And that's like, you know, your guys like, I feel like, you know, your Jeezys, your, you know, those type of dudes that give you that mainstream but it's still street. Then you have alternative rap, where I feel like it's more me, Joey Badass, you know, Kendrick might be the biggest of that, you know, so you can still go mainstream, but that's where it originated. You know what I'm saying? So then you got all those type of genres where I feel like now they're going to start, you know, venturing off and branching off because the genre is getting bigger.